Hello, everybody. Zynesk111 here, and welcome back to more Civilization VII as Simon Bolivar. I'm at war with Trung Trak of the VII Empire, and again with Ashoka of the Chola Empire, and things aren't looking so good on the VII front. I attempted an invasion, but it didn't go accordingly, and the army of Trung Trak is on its way to take Venice back from my hands. But all I can hope is that that's as far as they'll come to my empire. On a much brighter note, however, we finally get to complete the Treasure Fleet Legacy path. Legacy option for next age, Treasure Fleet Golden Age. All of your cities from the previous age remain cities, and in addition, cities in distant lands gain 2 population. Alright. And we get 100 gold from each of the resources that were on the treasure convoy, bringing our total up to 1210. And it only costs 250 gold to convert Cajamarca into a city. That's something I will definitely do. Alright. So with that down, I'm gonna go ahead and get a bazaar in production. Build over that farm, even though its rural population will be refunded. I meant to build another farm, but a specialist will do too. I'll do theology. I've got organs playing in the background. That's new. And I think I better get some medieval walls in Bach, in case Ashoka would come near my capital. I got some walls in Chichen Itza too, but I wonder if that'll be enough. Okay, this is gonna provide 6 food to distant land cities, and Cajamarca is a distant land city. There's only 4 turns left for the treasure convoy, so there's still gonna be treasure coming in from Cajamarca, but it won't be necessary for completing the legacy path anymore. Plus, the homeland treasure fleets aren't going to be as useful as before. It's only just going to get me gold too. Sacred and profane. We got our crisis coming up already. Beyond this mortal realm lies another, so citizens of the world believe. Through prayer and rites, sacred books and holy places, they venerate the divine in their own ways, seeking guidance in this life and the next. These diverse practices enrich our society with inventive perspectives, but disagreements between sects create deep rifts that threaten chaos. As conversations spiral into arguments, a decision faces the Empire: to tolerate multiple religions or unify under a single creed. Well, I haven't been doing much with my own religion lately, so I'm gonna go ahead and do all faiths must be accepted. That gets me the religious tolerance. Crisis policy, which I'll have to slot in. Okay, I think the Cholan Knight is no more. But I'm predicting that more may be on the way. I'm gonna get a trebuchet down so I can go ahead and prepare to lay siege to Paliputra and hopefully Paz-Heari next. Wait. The army's actually moving away from Venice? What? Thought for sure. I thought for sure they were going to take it back from me, given how they were just near it a few turns ago. I don't know what happened, but at least it'll give me some time to prepare for possibly a bigger invasion, even though I hardly have the gold for it. If I had a Lancer, that would be the ideal thing for me right now. But I'm not able to get it for another 6 or 7 turns. But Ashoka wants a peace deal with me. I want to see if Pachacuti's still at war with them, but hopefully it won't matter if I accept it. It'll give me more time to focus on VII. Okay, Ashoka's still hostile with me, but this war's not going to be looking bad as it was earlier. I still want to look towards settling in this neutral area once I get my settlement limit raised. Oh, their Lancer is striking down. And it's undefended. And I haven't even noticed this whole time. Okay, so I don't even have medieval walls down in there. Oh no. I guess the best I can do is a knight. But even with that, we still may not pull through it. Oh, they got another Lancer coming towards us in Venice. This can potentially be bad. I'm gonna need the gold. Got another treasure convoy, but it's really only for the gold at this point. Nope. I still want them to sleep. Didn't mean to cancel the action there. Oh. I honestly do think they're gonna take Venice at this point. The limits of faith. Adherents of Judaism spread its message with the hunger of a devouring fire. But is it the cleansing flame of purification, or the inferno of persecution? Division stirs about the form faith should take. What do the followers of Judaism say about those who do not believe? People should worship as they like, of course. That's what should happen in a free country, after all. Okay, another knight is definitely a must, even though I'm gonna have to produce for it. Okay, the Lancer doesn't have that much HP compared to my fully healthed knight. And the knight's weaker too, keep in mind. Okay, I'll just have to automate exploration. I don't think there's anything else down there of interest. Oh, now the Lancer wants to retreat, huh? Right as they were on the verge of death. The knight is arriving on time. Trebuchet's making its way up. Yeah. I think I should let Venice fall to Trim Track at this point. Yeah. At least now I can settle another city wherever I like. I don't have enough gold for a settler. Not that I would want to waste it at this time. Oh, they brought in another Lancer, but now they want to end the war, surprisingly. I think I'm gonna have to accept. They're better armed than me. I don't think it's worth the risk anymore. I think if I were to have any chance at matching her, I'd need to get my science way up. And the treasure flowing in too for more units to purchase. I kind of want to convert into a city, but it's going to cost 600 gold. I believe I do have enough for a settler now. Gold, I mean. Yep. I can finally settle in this gray area. I'm gonna keep the trebuchet within my empire in case war were to come about between me or the other two civs I was at war with. Oh? Oh? A hurricane? Yeah, that definitely looks like a hurricane. And darkening skies. Where customs and authority once fastened settlements together, now religion's tensions tear them apart as private beliefs become public politics. The reins of power snap, and no force, sacred or secular, can halt the discord that runs rampant. The world rages, and as angry hands reach for weapons, people seek support from abroad, finding community in shared beliefs rather than shared customs. Oh dear. Potentially a problem for everyone. Still have yet to research guilds. Okay, it's not necessary for any unique buildings for the Incas. Do I have any... What are the unique buildings? Okay, terrace farm. I definitely already have that. Plus 20% food for 10 turns. Gonna need to get my population up, if at all possible. Jizya is definitely gonna be preferable, despite the -4 happiness in distant land settlements. Kulka. Receive plus 25% of the gold from trade income as food. Definitely one for the taking. I only have legacy points in the treasure fleet and nothing else. Okay, I'm almost to the first milestone. Although that is kind of a stretch. I'm 11 short of the single tile yield requirement. Okay, what tile has my highest yield? I'm thinking it's this. put our settlers ready. Let's go ahead and work our way over here. Hopefully I won't get chastised by Ashoka for this. These units are going to be upgraded.
By knowing things in
Theology is done, at least. But I don't know if it would really matter. And I can get an enhancer belief from it too. I think the best one to go for would be Inner Kytra. Treasure convoys gain +1 movement and +5 combat strength when defending. Although, again, religion is not really what I'm focusing on, given that it doesn't seem finished right now. Still very bummed that I had to let Venice go. But at least now I can fill in this gap between me and the Cholan Empire at long last. There's no wonders I can build. So I guess I'm just stuck for the time being on that. I think the better course of action would be to have the shipyard down here, as it'll give me more production. Look at that. Our Lancer's done. I'm gonna keep him around in case we go to war again. And looky here. Now I'm still willing to bet that we're gonna get a treasure convoy from the Furs resource. Because we're adjacent. We have a city center adjacent to a mountain. If I can view it again. Worth 2 treasure fleet points each. So it's 2 treasure fleet points regardless of how many treasure resources we've done and improved upon. Oh well. Some more influence would be greatly appreciated. The time for me to get more treasure convoys will soon come to an end. Edward Teach has declared war on Napoleon Emperor. Don't really care that much about how that will go. I'm nowhere near them right now. But Moriniter it is. Although I don't think I can reach that one over there. Even with the closer of the 2 settlements on the island. But I will take Carolyn and put it in Cajamarca. Or wait, no, that's not Niter. That's Carolyn. Crap. Because Carolyn and Niter look so alike, color-wise, and the Yantra River is flooded. No matter, though. All I'm really caring about is for the siege to end. and that I have sufficient amount of gold to have a leg up in the next age.
The master.
Okay, I want to upgrade into a city, but it still costs 600 gold. But I think I have a comfortable enough gold intake for that to be feasible. So, I guess I go ahead and convert. Okay, so... Okay, Terrace Farm is going to be ageless, providing +4 food. It's going to take the least amount of turns. Why not? I think I'll work towards shipbuilding mastery next. So many milestones being achieved for so many leaders. Cataclysm. The fires of heaven have become fires on earth. Religious beliefs clash at home and abroad. Missionaries spread their word by mouth, and soldiers by sword and musket. Civilizations crack and bleed as settlements exchange old banners for new in the name of the divine. In the midst of conflict, communities grow ever closer, clinging to one another as the storm peaks overhead. I get +2 crisis policies from that. I'm gonna have to go for liturgical disputes and schism is the other thing I'll enact. Okay, so all of the age progression things for the Toshikana path have been unlocked at least once. So that might explain some of why the age has been progressing so fast. But there may be others I'm not fully aware of. More food for my empires, more food. Don't really care at that point. Just want this age to end. You hear that music? Oh, I don't know if I'm gonna complete that guild hall in time for
Shipbuilding.
the age to end. I haven't seen the blank number of turns until age ends dialogue yet, but I'm thinking it will be soon. Oh, so Machuski. I didn't know about this new independent power being down there. Oh dear. All this time and I didn't even notice. I don't know if I saw any of their boats come near my territory, and my scout unit just died. But I definitely expected that. Oh well. I think I've done enough exploring this age anyway. It's another sound effect I haven't really heard before. because I'd play Civilization VII on mute during my own time. Still want to get my treasure fleet down to my homelands. Definitely before the age ends. Maybe I can get one more before the exploration age is about to end. How many turns is it before another one's created? 6. So I'm definitely gonna have enough turns
The master and
to get one more treasure convoy down to Ur. Napoleon wants an alliance. I'm gonna have to reject it. Sorry. One alliance is pretty much enough for me. Metallurgy Mastery. I shall go towards. I'm also pondering about whether I should upgrade one more of these settlements into cities. As the Samala River floods. And we get economic consequences as the narrative event. In the wake of the recent disaster, wealthy merchants still have an eye to their profits. Several are petitioning for relief from taxes, claiming special circumstances. Sorry, merchants, but disasters don't affect taxes owed. Still don't have anything I want to slot in, resource-wise. There we go. 10 turns until the end of the exploration age. It'll only be a matter of turn taking before the exploration age finally comes to an end. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Oh, dang. Converting into a city is gonna cost 1,150 gold. Holy crap. I think that's the most I've ever seen it, to be completely honest with you. I'd get a medieval bridge for much cheaper. Gristmill's damaged by that naval unit. Can I perhaps repair it? Oh no, not right now, because the Karak is still on it. Oh, now you're traveling upstream. Right where I put the medieval bridge. Oh, don't tell me you're gonna damage it.
from the new land.
Okay, it's actually going away from the newly built bridge for some reason. But no matter. Definitely gonna have to repair everything here. We got what I believe to be our last treasure convoy of this age. And given how little time we have, and that I'm not really on good terms with the civilizations I've met in distant lands, less so with Charlemagne, I think I'm gonna have to leave the visitor's quest to lie and rest indefinitely. I thought he was gonna damage the medieval bridge again. Don't tease me like that. I'll accept it for the 4 gold per turn. Okay, I'm definitely gonna have to do something about that Karak. It's not much, but I hope it's enough. Get another bridge down here for good measure. The guild hall would also be pretty helpful, even though I'm spending gold to build it. I'm gonna have to produce something somehow, so research initiative it is. Okay, treasure convoys arrived. 500 gold. Treasure points don't really matter at this point anymore, given that I already have the Golden Age milestone for it. Oh, here comes another independent power naval unit. Okay. So it's enough to take out that Karak, at least. Okay, I'm repairing the grist mill before all else. I don't think I can take out that privateer, though. Yes, give me some support. Well, I'm actually giving them support, but it still yields a boatload of gold in the end. And from this I will get more influence, as always. Milestone for enlightenment, but it doesn't really matter because I didn't mean to move them there, but it's still near the river, so it looks like it's been converted into a city-state by, I think, I want to believe Edward Teach of the Republic of Pirates. I can't really see what city-states he's the suzerain of. Yeah, there's definitely no way for me to know. I know it's still obvious by this point, but I'm still learning the ropes of this game. I don't think I'm gonna be able to complete the bazaar before this age ends. The terrace farm, another one for Ur already has 2. How many? Forgot how many turns until the age ends, but I think I should be able to complete it in time, even though it's ageless.
Oh, for me.
Inspiration's done. Okay, any future civics I complete is all just theoretical. Another terrace farm will definitely be accepted. In 2 turns, that's also a plus. Ah, I see two.
Worked in some
I see two trebuchets coming up to Wilka Waman. Definitely not going to complete education in time, but whatever. I'm going to do trade winds too, for a small little boost. It's barely noticeable, but okay. Might as well just do initiatives and festivals by now. One more turn until this age ends. I'm gonna make everything I do count at this point. No. I'm already allied with Pachacudi. Why would I want to burden myself with two alliances at once? Dude. Alright, final turn of this age. So that means the final part of this crisis. Rebirth. The dark clouds dissipate, and light illuminates the world once more. It shines on a changed landscape of new allegiances, of realignment both spiritual and political. The old religious rivalries have quieted as nations establish fresh authority, and leave their neighbors to their own affairs. Another treasure fleet has been created, but it's definitely gonna be useless now. So I'm just gonna have it sleep for the rest of this age. The exploration age comes to an end, and I'm satisfied.
mountains bustled with merchants, bearing only the finest wares to the Inca people.
We're treated to this cutscene, which you get for completing any legacy path for the Incan Empire. Although I think it may vary from empire to empire, but that's what I'm willing to bet on. It's beautiful, though. Don't you think? We're already getting more experience for the Foundation and for the leader. And we unlocked Gold Snuff Box. A gift from a royal. I'll definitely want to see what that's like in a future game. French Empire. Simon Bolivar was influenced by the French Empire. Mexico, because Simon Bolivar was from the Americas. And Qajar's the only civilization we can play as. Everything else is locked. We've done Mexico when we were playing as Tecumseh, so I think we should go ahead and see what the French Empire is like. And it's a strategic choice. I was expecting it to be historical, but it's only just strategic. If not for the influence, then it would have said French Empire strategically complements Simon Bolivar. But here's everything we can do and make. We're moving on.
The spark of revolution catches, and France is born. Standing in defiance of the right of kings, the French people choose a future governed by science and learning, provided that the old ways pass first through the guillotine. Bring the revolution's promise of a more just world, or resurrect the specters of autocracy.
How we lead France is up to us now. before we end the video, I'm gonna go ahead and make my legacies be chosen. Yes, we get it. The modern age has begun. We only have 1 wildcard legacy and 3 economic legacies to work with. I'm gonna choose the Treasure Fleet Golden Age, and let's do Tap the Source. Plus 2 gold per turn per unique resource you have. It's definitely gonna be different than the economic attributes from the tree. And I think I'm gonna keep the capital as it is still. Let's go ahead and confirm our legacies. And yeah, that was definitely a prosperous exploration age, if I do say so myself. Minus the wars I've had with Ashoka and Trung Track. We got legacy points to spend? What are they in? Oh, expansionist and militaristic. I don't know if I got them in yet, but I'm just gonna go ahead and put them in now real quick before I end things off. I'm gonna do -1 gold maintenance for all units, since I already have a couple of units down on the field, which hopefully won't be necessary. But then again, they might. Who knows? And with that, I think we have definitely come to an end for this part. And I'm gonna see what kind of legacy path I want to go for in the modern age, and in turn, a victory, I hope. But until then, thank you everyone so much for watching, and I will see you. Bye!